Shalom, shalom. It's your boy Ish Tiller, Forever Free TV. Welcome back, welcome back. So today we got Jay Will sending a strong message, taking a strong stance beside his brother Kyrie. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long right here. I'm gonna let y'all get into it. Let's dive in. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe.
In my life, I approach it with a state of empathy, right? Regardless of what color, what creed, what race you are, I look at people as human beings. I think that's important. But life is always about taking a stand and holding principles. So I want to explain what I feel like my stance is as a black male in this world, okay? And conversations that I've had with my brothers and sisters in the black community. And I want you guys to empathize with it and hear me on it. So when I hear what Kyrie Irving has to go through in order to be reinstated, I'm appalled. I'm appalled. And let me give you examples of how I feel like we don't have the same energy and hold other people who have dealt with racial tropes accountable. So when Sarah Silverman does blackface, or when Don Imus says nappy-headed hose, or when Howard Stern calls somebody the N-word in the skit, or when Brett Favre takes money from the state of Mississippi, we don't ask them to get sensitivity training. We don't ask them to donate $500,000. We don't ask them to meet with the Black National Caucus. They apologize, and then, you know what? The rest of the world moves on. But what I feel like is happening here, and that's how in the black community,
So right there, right there where we see Jason Williams is actually breaking down the differences and what happens when white people do things that are racist, and what the consequences are when it comes to them. They just get to say sorry, I'm sorry, a little slap on the wrist, and go on about your business. Let's keep going.
we've been told that's how the process works, right? Think about that, Bert. That's how the process works. Oh, somebody does a blackface. It was a misunderstanding. We got it. Okay? You know, is that person really racist? Probably not. Was it ignorant? Probably so. Okay, we understand it. We move forward. We don't like it. We would love to hold them accountable. But society and having a lot of black people in positions of power, we don't have the governability to do that. But what we feel like happens with...
See, like I just said, sorry, slap on the wrist, keep it moving. We're supposed to just accept the apology and give the person the benefit of the doubt. But in the situation with Kyrie Irving, they have a list. They have a list, 6 different things. Sensitivity classes. He has to go meet with Jewish higher ups, go to all this different type of training, and he's got to pay a fine, and he's suspended already. I mean, how much does a man supposed to take? Let's see.
Kyrie is even after an apology. It's not enough. We feel like there needs to be more. And a lot of people I've spoken to over the last couple of days talk about this thing. Older mentors of mine talk about buck breaking. And so we talk about tropes. This is something that we feel like in the black community that happened way back in the day, where if there was a slave that was defiant, right, he got broken in front of everybody in order to show that he was not in a position of power. And that at the end of the day, he had to do what he was told to do because that's what was mandated of him. And there's a bigger...
buck breaking. Now, in the slave days, yes, it was a physical thing. They would take the biggest, baddest, meanest slave, the most defiant, like you just said, and beat him, and whoop him, and whoop him, and whoop him, and whoop him. I'm saying it like Charleston White. Shout out to Charleston White. But just keep whooping him, breaking, just like with the Kuta Kente shit and getting them to say his name was Toby. You break the biggest, baddest, and the rest of everybody else gonna fall. So, but we have to understand that buck breaking is still used today, but in just in different terms. They're trying to buck break Kanye West and Kyrie right now, figuratively, financially. Let's keep going.
Situation going on. What's happening with Kyrie Irving? If the Nets don't want him to be there, just say you don't want him to be there. But we should hold everybody accountable, even owners of teams accountable, with things that are happening in other countries, i.e. China and Uyghurs and the Muslim genocide that is occurring, that we hear Enes Kanter talk about. But we don't keep the same energy for everybody. We pick and choose what conversational points we want to make more polarizing. And I might lose my job. I might lose deal opportunities in the future for speaking out about even the platforms that continue to promote and profit a movie that is considered anti-Semitic to billions of people. They don't have to be accountable. Who is accountable? But we're going to put everything on the shoulders of Kyrie Irving, who, even though he said, I cannot.
Accountability. Now, we know that when you go look this up, the movie's on the platform Amazon, right? So, are we not going to say anything to the owners of Amazon for having it up there? Are they getting reprimanded? No. It's still up there and continues to get views. More people are watching it now. There's probably more people that watched it now in the last week than watched it in the last year. They making money off of it. Right? Accountability. If we got to be held accountable, they have to be held accountable. Why are you looking at the small man on the totem pole, which is Kyrie in this situation, instead of looking at the owner of the company who has it on their platform? It doesn't make sense. And I don't think anybody can make it make sense.
I'll be anti-Semitic because if I know where I came from, stating that he's one of the 4 lost tribes. He's saying that blacks and Jews come from the same entity, the same thing. But we don't want to understand nuance. We want to be triggered by words, and we like fire, and we like things that are, going viral on social media, and everybody has some kind of hot take, and we're calling people idiots, and we're calling people names because that's what we do. We just.
All right, in reference to the idiot name calling, he's talking about Shaq. Now, me, I have a personal stance of saying that, hey, if you're a black man at this point in time and you're sitting on one of those panels, I feel like you could just say no comment, right? Or you really don't have to demonize the man. Just say, hey, man, he could have chose a different way, keep it going. Instead, you have people really demonizing this man, talking crazy about him. Talking about the man's intellect, calling him an idiot. Now, you may disagree with how he did what he did, which is nothing but make a post. He didn't do shit. But if you disagree with what he did or the timing, well, you see what's going on with Kanye right now. I don't see why you would put that out. I understand that. But you don't have to demonize the man like that. You ain't got to talk crazy about that man. He ain't did nothing to you. Your feelings ain't hurt. Your feelings hurt because you got to talk about something other than basketball. Whoop-de-doo, motherfucker. God damn. That shit don't make no sense. Shaq, you out of line for that shit. You out of line. I'm telling you, I'm saying it right here. It's Tiller said it, damn it. You out of line for that shit. Talking about that man like that. All y'all that's sitting up there talking crazy about that man. While he's trying to find self-enlightenment. while he's enlightening himself. Y'all want to bring that shadow of darkness around there. All praise the Most High, man, for the truth will be revealed. Let me keep it going, man.
Destroy each other. I ain't gonna destroy each other, man. I'm not gonna do that. Is Kyrie Irving anti-Semitic? Hell no. Could he have gone about it maybe a different way? That's what I would have advised him to do. But I'm not gonna let you guys sit out here and make this dude out to be like he is a villain, like he is a bad person. He is looking to explore his heritage. Now you can crucify me if you want. I don't give a damn anymore. It's time for people to start speaking out with nuance and speaking out on the principles they stand for. That's all I'll say.
Hold up. Let me take that back. Because some people, I be having discussions with my partners. And we starting to see, man. It's people that's willing to sacrifice to make sure that the truth is out there and that people are treated equally. Also, people willing to sacrifice. Let's rewind that a little bit.
Hey, that's what I would have advised him to do. But I'm not going to let you guys sit out here and make this dude out to be like he is a villain, like he is a bad person. He is looking to explore his heritage. Now you can crucify me if you want. I don't give a damn anymore. It's time for people to start speaking out with nuance and speaking out on the principles they stand for. That's all I'll say.
And see, Jay Williams.
All right, we gonna stop it right there. And just say, you see what's going on. We see how the man is being demonized. We see how they're trying to take him and just embarrass him. Almost like we gonna put you back in your place. Now, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets might not be Jewish, but dollars to donuts that he has done business or is in business with some Jewish people that are demanding him. They're demanding him, I bet you, dollars to donut. They're demanding him to motherfucking have Kyrie do all this extra shit. When all this other shit go on, motherfuckers can apologize and keep on fucking going. Oh, but when we do some shit, this man do some shit, you trying to drag him, you trying to buck break him. We ain't going for that shit. Everybody stand up. All praise to the Most High. It's Tiller with y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully, y'all seen and heard some things that will enlighten you and that will help you to take a stance in life and not be afraid to take a stance in life. Everybody else is taking, if we can take a stance for all this other shit, we can take a stance for this.